This is the first of videos in which I read some part of my book, The Way of Nagomi. And today I read from page 144, and it starts with Bob Dylan. While Bob Dylan once sang about being forever young and is famous for a lot of his early music, he has continued to evolve as a musician and released a critically acclaimed new album, Rough and Rowdy Ways, in June 2020. I personally was stunned by the nature of this work, which is both mature and youthful at the same time. Dylan's voice sounds like an aged oak, with a hint of honey, different from his trademark voice in his youth, but still deeply attractive. The Japanese approach to staying forever young is not in rejecting change, but embracing it as a natural occurrence in this floating world. In Japan, there is this concept of tokowaka, which literally translates as forever young. Toko means eternity and waka means young. Tokowaka occupies an important position in the philosophy of life in Japan. Most significantly, tokowaka is a process. Nothing stays the same and everything is renewed, just as Chome observes at the beginning of Hojoki. Dylan coming up with the comeback single Murder Most Foul at the mature age of 80 is very tokowaka. In order to stay forever young, according to the philosophy of tokowaka, you need to let go and embrace, even welcome, changes. Indeed, tokowaka is a process in which you establish a nagomi with aging. What a wonderful book! So, in this part, I discussed the relationship between Bob Dylan's maturing and Nagomi, and through the concept of tokowaka, forever young. So, in the Japanese philosophy of life, you can stay forever young if you embrace changes and, not resisting changes like the Americans do. In the Japanese philosophy of life, you should really welcome changes because you change every day. I mean, my hair is of different color compared to when I was young. But I don't do anything. I just cut my hair and wash it, and that's it. And so, but if you keep your true self, in spite of the changes, and if you establish Nagomi with your changes, which happens every day, you can stay forever young, like Bob Dylan with his comeback single. This is really wonderful. I mean, even after winning the Nobel Prize, you can stay forever young. That's the spirit. That's the spirit of Nagomi. That's the spirit of tokowaka. That's the spirit of staying forever young. If you want to know more, please do read this book, The Way of Nagomi by Ken Mogi. That's me. It can tell you what it really means to stay forever young.